Warning. A very good friend of mine told me something the other day. I'd like to pass it on to you because I believe that what he said to be true. He said, "We're here for a good time, not a long time, so have a good time. The sun can't shine every day." If you do not find this video entertaining, then you are taking life way too seriously. If you have a complaint about any episode, please book an appointment with the therapist. Cheers, dudes. That's dude.
And that's delayed, dude.
Delayed, dude.
The delayed. You're delayed.
You're delayed. Welcome to Lazyboys night. You were almost delayed there.
Yeah. The what?
You were almost delayed there.
I was almost delayed. You're throwing me off.
What are we drinking here?
What are we
This
drinking?
is the Laurentian Red Lager by Gateway City Brewery.
And we are beer whores again tonight.
We are, aren't we?
Yeah. This is a gift from actually one of our six-pack players. The dude!
The dude!
Yeah, the dude picked this up for us.
Thanks, the dude!
So, cheers,
the
thank
dude
you.
knows I like a good redhead.
There we go.
There you go.
We haven't hooked a whole episode.
All right. So, before we do anything, what's on the agenda tonight?
What's on the agenda tonight? On this fine Thursday night,
Yep.
and I don't think you're aware of this, but usually on Thursday nights, it's towards the end of the week,
Really, it usually falls towards the end of the week.
right?
Thursdays are rarely at the beginning of the week.
Well, it seems to be happening that more and more. So because of that, I'd like to do a crappy bowl of mystery. Yeah.
I was delayed there.
Yeah, you were.
Oh, man. All right, but before we do any of that...
That's the kind of night we're gonna have, folks.
Oh, yeah.
Everything's gonna be
Delayed
delayed.
night.
That's just how
So
tired.
before this gets delayed, subscribe,
Oh.
thumbs up, like, and share.
Remember, folks, if you didn't know this, if you're too shy to share, that's okay. We understand. But if you watch and enjoy, just give us a little thumbs up. And guess what?
Be the Fonz. Give us a thumbs up.
Hey! YouTube will do the legwork, and because you like it, they will share it with other people that like this type of show as well.
Yay.
All right.
Cheers.
Oh, check this out. You're going to love this.
Two guys talking, saying anything, nothing new to say, talking anyway. Start yammering, can't hear a thing, nothing I can do. So let's have one more brew. One more brew. Let's have one more brew. One more brew. Stop talking, try listening, try anything, try whistling. There you go again, saying anything, nothing I can do. So let's have one more brew. One more brew. Let's have one more brew. One more brew.
This is a delayed cheers.
I was like, what are you waiting for?
I was taking my time. It was like
And-
slow.
Yeah, we're doing it again because normally we're drinking by now.
It's true.
Oh,
Okay.
no.
Shh, okay, drink.
Okay.
Oh, I like that.
You know, I've always liked redheads. This
Yeah.
is a good redhead.
Yep.
Laurentian Red Lager.
Good
Gateway
job.
City, where are they
Laurentian.
located?
I believe it's North Bay.
It does say North Bay, Ontario.
Oh, not bad, eh?
Oh, good guess. Yeah, you could taste the
The North?
don't taste the North.
It tastes the
Especially
North.
you can taste the
It's
Bay.
water straight out of the bay.
Oh no, this is
folks.
good. It's got the flavor, but it's also kind of light. It's because sometimes some
It's a
reds
light
are
red.
heavy.
Heavy, yeah.
This is not a heavy. This is a good summer red ale.
It is. Yeah.
Well, it's a red lager. That's the thing. It's not a red ale. It's a red lager.
Oh,
Ales are usually heavier. This is why.
red lager.
Red
That's
lager,
why
red
it's different.
lager.
Good job, folks.
Good job, Laurentian. Sorry, Gateway City.
Laurentian Gateway City.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Sweet. All right, let's get that crappy bowl going.
Oh, here it is, folks. You've been hearing about it, right? This is it.
Bowl of mystery.
The official crappy bowl of mystery.
You can tell it's official because it says so on it right here. Crappy
so it's
bowl
officially
of mystery.
official. Because it took us so long to give this thing a name that we ended up having to name it.
You know, that happens a
officially.
lot. That happens a lot. In you saw the movie Star Trek Into Darkness? Was it Into Darkness? The one where they're stranded on this chick who's got white skin with a lot of black features, and she kicks butt. Her name is Jayla.
Can't remember, but
Because when they wrote the script, they wanted a Jennifer Lawrence type, a J-Law type. So they kept referring to her as J-Law until they cast it, and then she became J-Law.
awesome.
A lot of stuff happens like
this is the J-Law Bowl of Mission.
Yo, there we go. By the way, J-Law, like, share, subscribe.
There we go. Okay, you want to read or do I want to read?
I feel like reading.
Okay.
Yay, literacy!
Woot woot.
Woot, woot, woot.
Woot woot.
I don't know what that was.
That was an attempt. Oh.
Oh.
Ooh.
It's from Stephanie from
Oh,
New
no
Hampshire.
way. Steph, you're still alive.
We haven't heard from Stephanie in a while. Steph,
We haven't.
You know, I think Steph probably has a lot of stuff at the bottom of the bowl. We pick them like we pick them, right?
Stephanie's been stuffed under like the pile, and we try to.
Don't say Stephanie's been stuffed. That's not nice.
That's not the way I meant.
We love you, Stephanie.
We do.
All right.
We're happy you're still around. That's awesome because you were actually one of our very first of all time. Name your sex tape. You were one of our very first.
Oh. This is actually a profound question.
Whoa.
What do you think would be humanity's reaction to the discovery of extraterrestrial life?
Oh, damn.
That's a loaded question.
Topical too.
It is. It is.
And that's, wow. I don't know when the hell that was written, but that's awesome because it is very topical.
All right.
So how human beings would react?
How humanity would react to the discovery of extraterrestrial life?
Well, at this time that we're taping this episode, we're in July of 2023, and I think it's like almost a month now, a high-ranking officer came out as a whistleblower. I don't know if you heard about this.
I have not, but I recall a couple years back they also released some classified documents that showed UFOs.
Yeah, so check out that episode, folks. We had a conversation about it.
Yeah.
It's right there. But yeah, the American government put in place the whistleblower program where you're protected legally from any kind of repercussions if you think that there's injustices or anything that you should bring forward to the government or to Congress or whatever it may be. And this high-ranking officer decided to do that with UFOs. So essentially, this guy is like top. It's not
some crackpot with a tinfoil hat.
No, it's not Jed in the back of his trailer in the middle of.
No offense, Jed.
Sorry, Jed. You know. Well, you know we haven't heard from him in a while. Anyways, I digress. You know who I'm talking about?
I can't remember the name, but I do know who you're
Midwest
talking about.
Johnny!
Johnny!
And Midwest. I hope you're still watching too. Anyways, so, but this high-ranking officer came out, and it's not because of where his ranking and the program he was involved with.
Yeah.
He was privy to all this information about alien life.
His credibility on the subject is high up, is what you're saying.
And for him, what he's going on and why he's presenting this to what he believes to be, because, I mean, he's a high-ranking officer. To him, he believes in the people, right, are the ones that are the government. And for him, if the people don't know about this, there's a problem with the government. So he's not going, by the way, he wants the government and everybody to challenge him in going and going through the process of finding out if what he's claiming is legit. And he's saying that the American government and other governments, and part of that is the Canadian government that's involved as well.
Well, we're intertwined with NASA too, so yeah.
So that whole thing is that there's, how does he refer to it? We'll put down we'll put down the actual interview, dude. Can you do that?
Yeah, I want to see that.
Yeah, so we'll put down the actual interview, so anybody, when you're done watching this episode, you can go check it out and decide for yourself. But the whole thing is, he wants to be challenged, right? He's not saying that I know everything. What I'm telling you is that this is an issue, and we do have non-human vehicles that we are that we have in our possession, and we've been trying to back engineer them.
Reverse engineering.
Reverse engineering. Thank you, for the longest time, and he's talking like back like almost 80 years of that stuff.
Like Roswell days?
Yeah. So back then.
Ooh. That's really interesting. So, in light of that, with this question now, how do you think humanity would react?
I had seen another report where they were talking about this, and the subject was that exact same question going, how do you think humans would react? And part of the conversation, some would say, well, some people are going to say, well, yeah, we knew.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm going, even when I hear that, yeah, you knew, but there's always in the back of our mind, a part of us is going, like there's always this doubt. And I don't know if it's been because our entire lives, we've been shown like through film and everything, and just shown that only kooks believe in that it goes, UFOs and aliens are at the same level as ghosts and God, almost, right? So some people believe, yeah, but I mean, some people truly believe, other people not at all, other people think it's quacky, like all these different things, but it's not. We're talking about life on another planet, and like you've seen, like if you go check out the episode I talked about, I know personally for a fact that there are non-human vehicles that are in our skies, and now there's a lot of footage, and there's only the footage that they're showing us. They're saying there's way more than that, but the actual government is involved in that, and how humans would react to that would fundamentally change everything we believe about everything.
I think part of the problem right now...
Like, how would you freak out knowing that...
But see, here's the thing. Right now, a whistleblower comes out. People who are willing to listen and acknowledge fact for fact will say, okay, there's something out there. Most people will never even hear about this. I didn't even hear about it. Some people will hear about it and go, it's all made up. So I think this question really can't be answered until you had incontrovertible proof. Like if a big giant...
How do you think people would react?
But here's what I'm saying is how people would react. I don't think people would react until you could, without a doubt, say there's alien life. I'm talking like a giant spaceship hovers over New York, and aliens land in the United Nations and say, people of Earth, when it's beyond doubt,
or there they are. To like a hangar and open up the doors, and there it is.
But a hangar, the whole world has to take notice at the same time. Then humanity will react. Because if it's just a few people saw it, humanity's not going to care. Most people will never hear about it. I'm talking about you need like some kind of major event where the entire world goes, dang, look at that thing.
So they're saying also that we have been in communication, like the governments, there are key people that are in communication. So what you're saying is they could go, okay, boys and girls, here it is.
Until it's made formally so open that you can't deny.
But even then, do you still think people would actually believe it's true, or they think it's
a few won't, but I think at that point most will. So that's the point where I think humanity's going to react. And I think humanity's going to react in one of two ways. Actually, I think it's not going to react in one of two ways. It's going to react in two ways.
Okay.
There's going to be the people who go, oh my God, this is so cool.
It's not just us.
Either they believed it already. Or they're open-minded and they think, wow, this opens up a whole universe of possibilities, and they'll get excited. Then there'll be the other side, which is going to be the ugly side. The people who will panic in fear, and the people who will
destroy.
But at the same time, you'll have the people who will have these major life crises because, and I'm talking predominantly about religious people, because most religious tenets have us being the center of the universe, and we were created in God's image.
Not even anymore, no.
But the moment you have something that doesn't look like us that comes out and is intelligent life, you're going to have a lot of people think, so everything I believed in is a lie.
Okay, so...
And they're going to have a major crisis.
Dude, religions now... And I'm talking about the big religions are saying that we're not the only people in the universe.
Officially they are, but most of their followers never listen to what actually is being said anyways.
They're saying that, you know what, to cover all their bases can say God creates everything.
But I'm going to tell you right now, find a hardcore devout Christian. Doesn't matter what the Pope says. If they don't agree with the Pope, they're going to say, no.
Well, we're not going to go into...
No, but what I'm saying is...
I brought up God, sorry.
What I'm saying is, there's going to be a lot of people who will be shook, and their life won't make sense anymore. So you're going to have the panic, life doesn't make sense, oh my god,
Some people
end of the
think
world.
it's the end of the world, yeah.
And others will be like embracing it, going
Yeah,
so freaking cool.
That's going to be their new religion.
And there's going to be a big clash between the two, and then those aliens are going to look at us and say, "Oh, the hell with this! This is let's detour this planet. These people are crazy."
Yeah, but from what I've been hearing, they've been around for a long, long time. So their whole concept of travel is something that we can't even imagine, right? We can't even begin to understand. So they even try to pretend either how long, but it might not even be our concept of time either. That's like, that also goes out the window, like all that stuff. If we're saying we couldn't get to this planet unless we traveled for 1,000 years at light speed, and then they show up whenever they want, holy freak, man, that's a game changer for everything.
That's the concept of warp, yeah.
Right? So, how people would react.
That's how warp speed works. Come on, warp around space.
But I'm sure that I think there's some people that would, oh my God, believe so much that they would actually probably start a new religion.
Oh, yeah.
But I think there's other people that would lose their mind. They would freak out. Like they'd go into convulsions and be freaking out.
I think it would be beautiful and ugly at the same time. There'd be a lot of ugliness.
And the only way they could pull that off is it would be dependent on, because we've been inundated with stories, like even like literature, but film and TV for so long. I mean, even on back in the day when it was just radio, they had stories like
War of the Worlds.
Exactly. So freaking people out.
Actually, that's a myth. That whole thing about people panicking in the streets, War of the World. Maybe
panicking at home. I'm running.
Maybe one or two people actually had an actual panic. Story.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyways,
so I think that's an awesome question, but I think there would be like you. Not just you think that there'd be two different major versions of it?
Two major versions with a lot of
versions of that, like different branches that would go off of that. But personally,
I think it'd be cool.
I think it would be 100% a game changer in how we understand us in what the universe actually is.
Oh yeah.
And it would make all of our sci-fi almost not make sense now. It's like,
but what if one of our sci-fi shows got it on the nose?
That'd be freaky.
Right? What if it be like, oh my God, you have documentation of our what?
That'd be like
what if it was like My Favorite Martian actually was right,
They're super close, but they just have two little ears.
The boneheads were right.
Yeah. Oh my God.
What if Third Rock from the Sun was actually a documentary?
Somebody might have gotten it right.
Yeah, maybe.
What was the show where they all die and then when they oh my God, has Ted Danson in it? Have you watched that?
The Good Place.
The Good Place. How there's the one guy that almost got it.
Almost got it. Yeah. That's not about aliens, but I know what you mean. It's like somebody's actually really, really close.
Right. So when you die, what happens? And this one guy was the closest one ever. So
if any aliens are watching this, subscribe, like, and share.
Remember,
and let us know you exist. But you know what? In fact, I will extend an invitation right now to the Lazyboys Tabernacle. Where we will have a drink, and you can bring your own alien booze if you want. I'd like to try that. And we can talk about humanity.
There we go. What you think of it and what your plans are. We'd like to know. So, cheers. Hey, we'll see you next time.